What's good, my good people, man, on this good, blessed Thursday? I hope y'all day is going well, and I hope y'all started y'all day off on a good, positive, productive, and constructive note. As for me, I always start my day off giving all the praise and the glory to the Lord, If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here, I wouldn't have this fresh breath of air in my lungs, being able to make the best out of my day, and I hope y'all do the same. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm still in the hospital, but I do not have osteomyelitis anymore, which is a bone infection. If y'all don't know what it is, look it up. But that is a bone infection. You can get it transferred through a wound, through the blood, and it gets to your bone, and it gets bad. Sometimes you can have surgery where they got to remove pieces of the bone, and then they got to put you on antibiotics for a long period of time, for weeks. And yeah, I was on antibiotics for about about a month and a half. You feel me? But yeah, man, just continuing from my last reel, man. Yeah, I had to go back to the place, unfortunately. And when I did get back there, they actually hired the guy that I reported to come back, because dealing with these facilities is hard to find people that really want to work. So yeah, they got this guy. Of course, they offered him more money. He came back and pretty much was the same, man. He was just actually a little bit worse because he's working by himself. There's no one there to supervise him or nothing like that. He was still trash, man. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do as far as cleaning the house, cleaning the refrigerator. The refrigerator, when I mean stank, that thing stank bad. You open that refrigerator, and from my room, I could smell it. My room was always all the way in the back. And yeah, so the owner came in one day and was like, yeah, you gotta go. So he like, all right, I'll go. And he started complaining about me and the other patient, I guess that was hard time for him. And he was like, just pay me my money and I'm gonna leave. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna pay you your money, but I'm gonna give you this much. And he like, nah. You gonna give me what you said you was gonna give me, or I'm gonna report you to Sacramento. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, oh well, like, you feel me? Hey, pay him this. Like, you can stand on 10 toes. Like, go ahead, report Sacramento. Report to Sacramento. She didn't want to take that chance because she was doing something wrong. If you wasn't doing nothing wrong, me, I'd be like, all right, go ahead, sue me. You feel me? I'm gonna stand on 10 toes because I know I ain't doing nothing wrong. Everything up in here is on point. I'm licensed and all that. But she didn't do it. She paid him. Long story short, there was a lady that came in that same day when they was deep cleaning that was going to get hired, and she left. And she was like, no, I'm sorry. I have bad allergies and this place is dirty. So they end up hiring an older lady and a younger lady. And it was okay for the first week or two because the younger lady was actually doing all the work. You feel me? Yeah, I didn't trust her at first. Like for the first 3 or 4 days, I didn't trust her. I just thought like, man, they hired you. You're going to be just like them. You feel me? Trash. As I spoke to her and created a little bond and a better relationship with her, I seen that her care was like gold. You feel me? Her heart was like gold. She's a wonderful spirit, a great woman. She has great compassion to do what she loves to do. She loved helping people, and with that, she was amazing. God blessed us with an angel. But unfortunately, the older lady started complaining, I guess with jealousy, and just start complaining to the owner, oh, she's doing this, she's in this room for too long, or she's doing this, and then she was feeling bad. So she just told the owner, like, you need to get somebody else or I'm going to leave. You feel me? Simple as that. Like, she don't want to work. Nobody wants to work like that where you at your job and you always got to look, you feel me, over your head, over behind your shoulders, like someone, watching you or stuff like that. So, they let go of the older lady and they hired another older lady, which she was good, but that older lady was the same way. She was very moody, very jealous woman, real grumpy. I don't know why, but I remember she had said her husband had died 6 months ago, so take it easy on her, stuff like that. My mom was like, respectfully, like, your husband died 6 months ago has nothing to do with my son's care. But yeah, to knock that off, just to get with, how she was pretty much the same way, and she was just a little bit more moody. So her actions made, the young lady quit, man. She's like, yeah, I'm gone, I'm quit, because I'm not going to be working here when there's somebody here, you feel me, telling on me, and I ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm doing my best here. And they didn't even care for the lady quitting because they was like, it's better for them. Now they all they got to do is just pay this lady and she can do all the work instead of them paying 2 people. Unfortunately, that lady being here, she wasn't doing right. She wasn't cleaning my hair right. Everybody knows when you wash your hair with shampoo, you feel me, you wet your hair real good, then scrub it real good, let it sit, then rinse it out. She wasn't doing none of that. She'd just do something with a towel and think she was cleaning myself, you feel me? And I'm like, nah, this ain't right. She wasn't cutting my nails. She wasn't doing the things she was supposed to be doing. Simple. So especially when it came to like repositioning me and stuff, she wasn't repositioning me right. The wound care doctor told them that they got to position me right and everything, and she still wasn't doing it. So I ended up catching the wound, and it was literally small as a Q-tip, man, real small, but it started to get bigger and bigger because she wasn't positioning me right. So that's how I ended up catching the bone infection, you feel me? I got some pictures, you know, from the beginning, you feel me? I still got more content to put out, so I ain't gonna show you the real exclusive pics, but I'm gonna show you a little something where y'all can see how the wound started and how it got a little bit bigger. But unfortunately, you know, yeah, I was basically in hell, and I was so mad that, you know, the young lady quit. I was so upset. But yeah, man, you know, that lady ended up working there. She left for like 3-4 days. She came back with COVID. She gave me COVID. I was in the hospital with COVID. First time having COVID ever in my life. And I'm glad it wasn't like how COVID when it first came out, because it really felt like my sinuses was messed up. I didn't have no cough or nothing. It was just a little sniffling and all like that. But, you know, one thing I got to tell y'all, man, if y'all can speak, man, speak up for yourselves, man. For yourselves, your family, friend, or loved ones, man, because they will take advantage of you when you're disabled, man, especially when you're older, man. When you're older, you know, they feel like you're less attentive. You're not finna complain about this. You're not finna say this. Nothing. Excuse me, but yeah, man, stand up, speak up for yourself, man, and trust in the Lord, man. Don't trust in man. Do not put your trust in man. Trust in the Lord, man. You know, Jeremiah 17:7 says, you know, the man who trusts in the Lord, man, be the man who trusts in the Lord. Simple as that, you know. And that's basically what I'm doing, man. I'm putting all my trust in him, and I'm just letting him guide me, man. And I'm gonna continue doing my stories, continue doing my content, man, to bring awareness, you know, share some motivation, inspiration, because, you know, y'all need it, man. Just to see somebody going through what I'm going through can be motivation for y'all, because I'm going through things that's worse, you know, than what y'all going through. And I can barely do anything for myself. But I thank y'all and appreciate y'all for motivating me and keep pushing me to keep going, man. Please continue liking, sharing, and commenting my reels, man, just to get the awareness out of there, man. Don't get me wrong, like, I'll be looking at my views, I'll be like, man, this is trash. Like, it ain't really blowing up like how I wanted to blow up. But again, I gotta be patient, you know. I gotta be patient and thank God for every day, every opportunity he's giving me to do it. You feel me? And yeah, with that being said, man, thank y'all, man. I love y'all. Peace and blessings, man. God bless y'all. Just please continue liking, sharing, and commenting my reels, man. To be continued.